Well, hello, my YouTube family. Yes, I know. You did not see me yesterday. Why? Because Nancy was hungry as a dog. Not because she didn't have lunch. She did. But it was kind of one of them puny lunches. So I knew it wasn't going to fill me. So I knew I had to do a drive-through after work. And so I did. And when I'm going through the drive-through, first of all, you know, when a woman's hungry, she's kind of hangry. So I knew that my heart wasn't in doing a video. So let us press on because I'm doing one today. And I'm wearing the exact same colors that I wore yesterday. And can you see this eyeshadow? What? Let me tell you what this one is, honey. This one is called Hot AF. We all know what that means. No, it's not Hot AF. It's the one next to it, which is, what is this one called? Alarming. Hunty. My favorite. I might have overdone it. I don't care. But this shade right here, I think it's the reason why I bought the damn palette. No lie. But anyway, there it is, honey, in all its hotness, in all its blazingness. Okay? There you go. Okay. Today was interesting. Yesterday was real interesting. Let me discuss lips of the day first, and then I will tell you stories. Oh my goodness. Okay. Lips of the day, lined with MAC MAC Current in all its sadness. Lined. Filled is another MAC, and this one is called Kittenish. I haven't done a lip look on Kittenish in a while, but yes, I have done a lip look on Kittenish before. That is Kittenish, and that is Kittenish. The formula is a Cremesheen. Yes, that's why it's so creamy. Lasts forever and a day pack. People, this is MAC. Do I really have to discuss? MAC reigns supreme, honey. MAC reigns supreme. Okay, sit down. Story time. Okay, yesterday. Remember I told you earlier on that the young lady that trained me and the young lady that told me my attitude sucks, yeah, her? They were thick as thieves. They would come in together. They would go to lunch together. They would ooh this together. They would ooh that together. Well, I don't know if I think I did tell you about the story. Something happened, and the young lady who trained me told the other one to shut the F up. And so began the split. Well, yesterday the split was final. The one who told me my attitude sucks, her. She used to cover for me on Mondays and Tuesdays, because Tuesdays was the day that the girl who trained me would cover for me for lunch. But she didn't want to do it. So the other one said, no problem. It gives me time to be away from my desk. I'll do Monday and Tuesday. But I'm doing it as a favor, you know, until. Notice she said, I'm doing it as a favor. It's not my job. I'm doing it as a favor. Well, yesterday, I see 12:15 going. Not 12:15 is my lunch hour. 12:15 going. 12:20 going. 12:25 going. I'm calling them, and nobody's picking up. So I said, oh, okay, you know what? Now I think of it as the later you come and cover for me for lunch is the later I come back and the shorter time I have left to do the rest of the day. So I don't care if I'm screaming hungry or whatever. If y'all want to cover for me at 12:30, if y'all want to cover for me at 12:45, I don't give a fat baby. You know what? It's up to you. So the woman who trained me comes and covers for me. And I said, I found it kind of odd, but I didn't say anything. Thank you, Jesus, I didn't say anything. By that time, I was so starving. It was about 12:30. I was starving. So I just said, oh, thank you. I picked up my stuff. I went. I had my lunch, came back. And she didn't say anything to me. But I teased her. And I said, don't you miss your old spot? Your old haunts? And I heard her say, yeah, I sort of kind of do. And then she walked away. I said, oh, that's funny, because normal people would say, no, I don't. And she said, yeah, I kind of do. So I'm like, that was very strange. The other woman, attitude, calls me and she starts talking in Creole, where I can understand perfectly what she's telling me, but I just can't answer. So she starts telling me the lowdown about the little itty bitty fight, argument, whatever you want to call it, that they had. Apparently, our supervisor called Attitude, I'll have to call her Attitude, into her office, and they had a meeting. So before she went to the meeting, she told the girl that trains me to cover for me for lunch. The girl told her, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going back up to the front desk. I'm not covering. Gave attitude. This chick is an alpha female, okay? You don't out attitude an alpha female. The other one thinks she's alpha, but she's alpha gutter trash alpha, whereas this one is supreme alpha. So she said, excuse me? This is her telling me the story now. She said, excuse me? And the other one said, no, I'm not. She said, well, when your meeting is finished, then you can go and cover for her. Meaning me. So she said to her, Attitude said to her, well, that's not fair to Nancy because we don't know how long the meeting is going to be. And the supervisor wants to see us now. We don't know if it's going to be an hour meeting. We don't know if it's going to be 45 minutes, whatever. You know what you're going to do? You're going to go and cover for her right now. And that was the end of that. That's why I saw her coming out. I saw her looking a little beat up, I guess. But I was so hungry, I was seeing stars at that point. So that is apparent. Oh, he's going cat crazy. That is apparently the lowdown. Like, it was all, the friendship was already cracked. Now it cracked even more. They no longer go to lunch together. They no longer come in together. I'm friends with both, so nobody can say I'm favoring one over the other. I don't want to hear that BS at all. At all. The fight had nothing to do with me. I'm keeping clean and clear. So today was Gingerbread Making Day. Apparently, I don't know if there was a contest or whatever. But I had, because my supervisor had sent an email about this like earlier in the week or last week or whatever. I completely forgot about it. But bitch, you need to tell me that no one is going to be covering the coordinators. No one is going to be covering payroll. No one is going to be covering HR. So when these phone calls come in and there's nobody picking up the phone, these people who are calling for those particular departments call back in a huff and they scream at me. This was going on for at least an hour and 45. So I got up from my desk and I opened the door and I looked at the barren wasteland that was, it was as if I was in the entire office by myself. My supervisor wasn't in her office. The entire coordinators department, they were gone. The entire HR department, they were gone. The entire payroll department, they were gone. So I'm mumbling to myself loud enough. And I said, what the hell is going on? Nobody's picking up the phones? And I will call her the spy of the office was in her office. And she said, what's wrong, Nancy? I said, I'm getting calls for payroll, HR, and the coordinators. And everybody seems to be gone. There's nobody in the HR department. And now these people are calling me back with attitude because nobody's picking up the calls. So she said, oh, okay, calm down, calm down. Well, you know what you could do? Just send me the payroll calls. I said, okay. Those are the majority of the calls. By the way, call kept coming in, payroll. Finally, I guess the gingerbread making contest was over or what have you. They started piddling back. Some would piddle back, some would go. Some would piddle back, some would go. So spy woman calls me and says, you don't have to send the calls to me anymore. Payroll department is back. I said, okay. No sooner do I sit my fat ass, the phone rings, and what is it for? Payroll. I send it to payroll. Is anybody picking up the calls? Somebody comes in to the office. I would like to speak to somebody in payroll. I said, oh, okay. Call payroll. Kept calling. And I said, you may have to wait a while because I don't know where the payroll department is right now. Then nobody's answering the phone. How long is it going to be? I don't have time to. I said, well, I don't know what to tell you. Now I'm getting an attitude. I'm not supposed to get an attitude. But you know what? And I'm disappointed in my supervisor because you would think that she would have a little bit of foresight to realize, oh, Nancy is still at her desk. And I didn't want to be involved with this gingerbread shit anyway. So regardless, I was going to sit there. But you need to let me know, what do I do with the calls? Because nobody is covering any of the departments. Like half the people could be going to do the gingerbread and the other half sit and answer the damn phones. No, they all went into the kitchen. Hee hee ha ha. I mean, you could hear them cackling, having a good old time. I couldn't give a rat's ass. I really couldn't. It's enough for me to be to I'm not saying be able to go to this Christmas party that's next Thursday. Half of me says, bitch, you really shouldn't go. And the other half is telling me, well, Nancy, it's your first 6 months here. Maybe you should, show up and, show that you're sociable or whatever. Okay, so I'm going with that side of myself. I'm going to go to the Christmas party. I'm letting you know right now that I may be home early to do a video. I'm just saying. I'm not promising anything, but I'm just saying. Oh, and I can't say Miss Prissy because that's for somebody else. But there's a chickie poo who is Miss Prissy like in the coordinators department. I came back from McDonald's and I was sipping my iced tea. Did you bring me back any food? Mind you, this bitch, she has her nose up in the air when it comes to me. I don't know what it is. I've never done anything to her. I've never had a conversation with her, but she has attitude. So I set her straight today. She was trying to be cute. Did you bring me anything to eat? I said, oh, she speaks. I can't believe it. And the girl who was covering for me for lunch started to laugh. She goes, she's always talking. She always talks. I said, she doesn't talk to me. And now she said, I always say good morning. And I said, oh, wow, that's a conversation? And she must have realized, oh, I really don't talk to her. No, bitch, you don't. Because I'll never forget, I was talking to one of my other coworkers on a Friday night where I stay late. And yes, I'm hungry too. I'm standing there talking to our coworker You ignore me completely and you just ask her, so what do you want for Chinese? We're all going to be ordering Chinese. Completely ignored my ass. Didn't even say, Nancy, you want to join us? No. And now you want to talk? Now you want to try to be cute? What did I get you? Bitch, I got you zip. The way you ignore me is the way you are non-existent in my eyes. So don't even try it with me. And she must have realized that good morning is not a conversation. Good morning. Anybody can say good morning. I can say good morning to the garbage man. The garbage man says good morning to me. That don't mean we're gonna have a chat. But I have at least spoken. I've been there 6 months this month. I have at least had a small smidgen of a conversation with pretty much everybody. Whether they like me, whether I like them, whatever. I am trying to be social and even keel with everybody there. But this little thing thinks that her shit don't stink. Morning. And she doesn't even look at you. She doesn't look at me. Morning. And then she holds the door and I'm supposed to press the button and she's supposed to, and when I don't press it fast enough, Nancy, did I not press the button fast enough for the queen? I'm sorry. I'm on the phone. I'm doing something. Somebody's talking to me. I'm sorry if I can't give you my full undivided attention right this very second. Wait a second. Give me a chance to finish having a conversation with the person that I'm talking to. I'll press the button and your ass can go in. And you can up nose and be cute with everybody else in there. But that's as far as our conversation goes. So this, you trying to be cute, what did you get me? Bitch, I got you nothing. The same way you give me nothing every damn day for the past 6 months. And I'm glad the other coworker was there when I said all of this. Not all of this, but when I told her, we've never had a conversation. Good morning is not a conversation. So when I said, oh, she speaks, that's exactly what I meant. Because you don't speak to me. And I told her, you don't speak to me. So that's it for the past 2 days. You are now up to date. I've got 2 coworkers who used to be thick as thieves who are no longer. I've got this snot-nosed little priss who all of a sudden wants to try to be cute. I'm sorry. I didn't get you anything. The same way you chose to ignore my ass when you wanted to invite everybody with your little Chinese order. But I'm standing right there. I wasn't in another room. I wasn't steps away. I was right next to my coworker. But the other coworker, she's close with. And they're in 2 different departments. She's a coordinator, and the other one, who happened to be alpha female. But alpha female used to be a coordinator, but now she's in the HR department. So, they have that kind of kinship. I'm standing right there. You're not going to ask me if I want any Chinese food either? Oh, well, bitch. When I came back with my McDonald's iced tea, what did you get me? Nothing. Oh, you speaking to me now? You speaking to me now? Really? Three down, 2 more to go. You best believe that I want this Christmas party to be over already. I want it to be behind me already. And now my supervisor has this brilliant idea that we all have to sing karaoke. For real? If I were on a cruise ship with my family, like I was years and years and years ago, I'll do karaoke, make a fool of myself in front of my family. I'm not related to any of y'all. Okay? Not a one. And apparently there's a lot of people that aren't going to show up. the young lady that trains me, she ain't going. I don't know if alpha female is going. She might or might not be going. I'm not sure. The coworker that I'm really close with, she's not going. I really was hoping she would go. At least I knew I could sit with her. She's not going. So I'm basically by myself. I'm like by myself. I don't know who I'm going to be sitting with. I don't know who. I certainly better not. There are two people I really do not want to sit next to. And that's Miss, this shit don't stick, Miss Prissy, that one. I don't want to sit next to her. I don't want to sit next to Miss Prissy, who's Secret Santa I've got. Here's your gift card, bitch. Somebody give me whatever gift I've got, and then I'm gone. Let us eat the dinner. Let us be quiet. Eat the dinner, and let me go. That's how I'm feeling right this very second. It's next Thursday. Stay tuned. So that's it, people. That is it. That is all. Tune in tomorrow to see what happens because, you know. Oh, and did I fail to tell you that my supervisor came up with the brilliant idea that I have to answer the phone. Happy holidays, the name of the company. How may I be of service to you? Do you know how many times a day I have to say happy holidays? My happy holidays starts high in the morning and peters within a few hours. I just answer the phone. Happy holidays, the name of the company. How can I help you? How may I direct your call? That's what I say. How may I direct your call? There is no happiness, no joy in my voice, nothing. Happy holidays. You can't say I'm not saying it. I started out the day. The very first day she told me to say, and I have to say it from now until January something. I think she said January 3rd or whatever. Do you know how many times a day I have to say happy holidays? What I really want to say after about the 100th time I've said it is, fuck you, what do you want? I know, people. I know this is a rated R video today, but that's how I'm feeling right now. So it is supposed to be I'm supposed to be in the Christmas spirit. The only thing that got me through this afternoon, what? When everybody was doing their little gingerbread shit, I was watching videos on my phone. Say something. There's nobody to answer the calls that I'm constantly directing back there. And you're going to talk about, Nancy, I'm not supposed to be on my phone. I'm not supposed to. Bitch. I haven't had that. Nobody said anything to me because I'm kind of really clever with the way I hide my phone on my desk. I only take it out when there is a lull or at the very end of the day. So I know exactly what I'm doing. Hopefully not getting caught or not going to get caught. So, but when I opened the door and I saw nobody, I was like, oh, that's how it's going to be. I'm just sending out these calls and ain't nobody picking up the phones. Click, turned it on, and I started Facebooking. I started watching videos. Y'all the only one that can have fun? While the receptionist is constantly sending out calls that you guys should be answering, but you're not. And nobody bothered to tell me, oh, Nancy, you know, could you really watch out for the phones because we're not going to be at our desk? No. That's what disappointed me with the supervisor because it was her brilliant idea with this damn gingerbread contest shit. Anyway, I don't know. And she was in there having a joyous time with everybody. I need to go now. I need to change into my comfy cozies and I need to decompress. 3 down, 2 more of the madness to go. And I don't care if I've overdone it with this eyeshadow. Maybe I shouldn't have put it all the way up here. But you know what? Depending on what I wear tomorrow, maybe I'll just wear the same shade. Maybe not all the way. It is what it is, people. I'm home now. I'm home, and who gives a rat's ass? Okay. It's a job, and it's paying my bills. And my savings is gaining just, I'm talking about that much weight. Slowly but surely every week. It got me my phone. That's all I have to say. I must keep this job. I must keep it until I win the lottery. And I keep talking about I'm winning the lottery. Nancy, when was the last time that you bought a ticket? Okay, people, I am done. Right now, I'm done. I'm going to change into my comfy cozies. So hit me up and let me know what you think. I will try to respond, as I always do. And that's it. That's all. You know I love my YouTube family, right? Hit me up and let me know what you think about everything discussed in this video. And I will talk to you tomorrow, God willing. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.